What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome into the Friday edition of Your Show. I am your host, Gary, and we are all so grateful to have you with us here yet again, as we are still, as far as we know, the only show that originates from Saskatoon that goes live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Scheduled viewing. It's what we grew up with. It's what we love. We all gather around at this time and we hang out and promote the hell out of this beautiful city and all the amazing people in it. So thank you for being a part of that. We also have a camera. And this camera is world renowned. And I'm not joking when I say world renowned, because people around the world have commented about how amazing this camera is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Maggie Cam. Bum, bum, bum. Look at her. She's hiding.
Oh, yeah. She's right behind that.
She's like in the jungle a little bit, hey? She's like, I don't want to go all the way onto my little pillow there, but maybe a little. Oh, maybe she smells treats. You going to go up there, girl?
She smells something, though.
She's definitely sniffing. The Maggie Cam for our best buddies over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. When you walk through those majestic doors, Margaret's boyfriend, Leroy, greets you. And then he walks you up to the till. You say hi to Mike and or Rochelle. And then the greatest shopping experience inside a pet store in your entire life begins. They got all the latest amazing outfits, all of the toys, all of the buckle-up collars with matching leashes, and so much more. They have the raw food inside the fridges at the back, which is right beside the cleaning station as we get set for dirty puppy season. It has been getting a little bit grosser, a little bit wetter out there as things begin to melt, so you can take your puppies into the cleaning station. It's very affordable and very, very awesome. So be sure to check in, say hello, and if you go after hours or on the weekends, Kirsten, Shar, or Chris will be there as well to give you incredible service. And we say that because we all use Pet Planet on 8th Street here, and we all love them so much, and you can too. So go there, say hi, and watch your life become better. All right, Fridays around these parts, we have a little round table, and it's slowly become a couple of mainstays, like most days do around here. And we have one special guest here joining us as well today. If you know him at all, you may have heard him commenting. If not, you are about to meet him. We have one half of the Past Our Bedtime podcast, one half of the CCO podcast, and 1/3 of the Water Sliding Bros seasonal show. Put them together.
Released.
Soon to be released. We got Hardcore Uncle Brando and Seahawk. Woo!
Us.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Doing fantastic, Gary.
Yeah? How about you? You doing good?
I'm okay.
Okay.
What the hell, dude? Try this again. How you doing?
I'm better than now that I'm here.
There
There
it
we
is.
go.
You must have had a day, eh?
Yeah, it was a rough
Dang,
day.
bro. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I didn't sleep good.
Somebody need beat up?
No, I just didn't sleep good.
Oh, that's it? Join the club, dude. I feel that.
I usually sleep good though.
Well, so it's out of the norm for you. I get it.
Yeah.
You're not used to it like these things.
Yeah.
Always expose me to chronic missleeping.
You know what? In the hospital,
Here we go.
my neighbor, hospital room over,
Yeah.
it was neat. He worked at City Hospital, which I'm currently
Yes, you are.
at the sleep lab, and
Mm.
I learned so much about sleeping. Here's just a little tidbit.
Tell
You know
us.
how there's
Teach
like
us,
four?
Sensei,
Tell us.
teach us.
I think there's like maybe 4 or 3 cycles of like sleeping.
Yep.
I thought it was like 3 hours. You can get through them in an hour and a half.
Through
To
all
get-
the cycles?
Yeah,
To get like a full sleep?
yeah. Well, but then you do like the cycling like over and over and over
Okay.
again. But
Yeah.
you only need like an hour and a half. Did you get an hour and a half?
You know what? I had like a 10-minute nap before I came
Are
over.
you trying
and
to
I
sleep
felt good.
shame her right now? He's trying to
Well,
prove
I
it.
got 4
You
hours
know, an hour and a
47
half gets you at
minutes.
least something, right?
Yeah. Rude.
Touche. That's a
Yeah, sorry.
positive take. I like that.
Hey,
No, it's fine.
you know what? Good healing is good sleep.
Yeah.
You're here. My mom texted in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the number, text the show, I guess. It's like the show line. Mom says, so wonderful to see Callum. Yay. So just to get everyone caught up, if you don't know who the hell this guy is, he's been on the show numerous times. He'd stop by all the time. We mentioned the seasonal series, The Water Sliding Bros, and soon to be possibly released as we get back into it. It's a beer review show mixed in with some water sliding analogies and so much more. And then you had a little biff on the bike, and then you went for a little reset over at the hospital. Now we busted you back out. I was so excited, and I felt bad because I had no idea we were going to do this. So we didn't have anything set up, so it was like a test run to make sure that we could do everything, and it's all gone incredibly well. So I'm very, very excited for that. But this is, and I've been teasing it and talking about it, and how excited I am for the day when you're finally in here, and we finally reached that moment. And I feel like we can finally flip the script a little bit, hey, and get back on track. This is what I've been talking about.
You know, it feels like crazy to get back to normal.
Yeah.
Because I've been in the hospital and still am, but it's been 4 months. Yeah, it's like 4 months
Clearly
now.
you would know better than I would, yes.
And like,
yes.
my life changed completely. Like my accident, I'm now paralyzed. They call it a T5 break, complete break. And, you know, I've been like following your show and, you know, all Dufferin Avenue Media Network stuff. And I just want to say thank you for like the support that was given to me. And like Gary, like you've like been coming to do lunch with me twice a week.
Love our
And,
lunches.
like,
They're so
man,
fun.
like it's like a huge boost. Like being able to get through a week of therapies, and then it's like a work week essentially of like working full time. But then you get to like, you know, I have those bookends like, okay, fuck, it's like dirty ass Monday, like, you know, in the Monday blues, like, oh, I got a week of therapies to get through. GM rolls in like at noon, you know, we have some good laughs. Okay, Fridays come along, getting jacked up for the weekend as much as I can in the hospital.
We party pretty hard, bro.
Yeah.
You go hard in there.
Yeah, I got to know the 0 beers. My doctor allowed me to have 0 beers, so
Hell yeah.
I took that as a win. But you know, then you roll in on a Friday at noon, and today I was like, I got no therapies this afternoon. Like, I'll try to load up in the shadow and then come out. You know,
And
like,
how many days?
I was like so jacked.
How many days did I tell you, bro? The Shadow
Yes.
is the best transportation vehicle in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
I know because Auntie Susie gets moved through that
Yes.
Shadow all the time. It's the best vehicle for her. I knew it'd be so easy with your little transfer board and just slip down, slip up,
Yeah.
in, out, see you later.
Yeah. So I'm super excited to be here, and I've been watching you two, you know, on your show as well. So like,
We're happy you're here.
We spend a lot of time during our visits. He just asks me questions about people and episodes. Like, so what's the deal with this person? Oh, that's so cool. I love it
I'm
when
trying
this
to get
person did
the
that.
latest, like,
It's so fun.
trying to get on the gossip or what?
Well, and that's the beauty of it, because you are a part of this. Like we already started something, and we were going, and we were in a good routine. Every time you were in town from PA, you stopped by here, and we'd hang out, film something, whatever it was. Like I was watching one of the last videos, and it was the one where I was passed out on the couch inside, and you banged on the door. You banged on it, and I was like, oh, I thought I heard something. And then you gave it one more bang, and I actually heard it. I didn't even know you were coming. And then I got you, and we got in here, and it's like, oh, the universe is working again. It's telling us what to do, so let's go do it. And it's just so, everything comes together. This is what this whole place has created, a place where not just we're chasing dreams, but the universe is helping everyone here because everyone's doing good things.
Yeah. You know what, like, I've been thinking about like mortality and, you know, like that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because when you're close to death, you start thinking about that sort of things.
Yes, you do.
And, you know, I was talking to another patient, and he kind of put it like this to me. Like, you got a choice in your life. Like, you can either like look at, you know, all the negative stuff at your present state, or you can start looking at all the positive things. And if you choose to look at the positive things, you know, the universe is just going to give you more positive things, you know, to look at.
It gives back what you put out.
If you go down that path, you're going to find, your body's and your mind is going to be open for that, or your spirituality is going to be open to that, or, you know, however you perceive the world. And yeah, that's it, man. Gotta look on the bright side.
I am so happy that you are here. This makes it's just the best. I don't know what I did. We got Dragon on the ones and twos today. I don't know what I did with these cameras, but I feel like I just missed on everyone.
I fixed them to look good, and you keep making them go back. It looks good on the overlay.
Dude, you see this big screen over here? You cut off everybody. Every single thing's cut off on our preview screen.
Yeah.
On air. I believe you. Dude, I'm not arguing. I'm telling you that's why I'm moving them all, because I'm watching here and everyone had everyone cut off. Hey, bro. See, and this is the problem. And this is why we always talk about going live and how awesome it is, because we make mistakes. Like for this one, I was cutting off my head and I had the side off, And then this one was. But now you got me thinking maybe, like this screen right here, look at that. See, now it's cutting off Cal a little bit, but he's moving and shaking. This will be training for next time. Again, we haven't done this.
Is he coming every Friday?
I'm going to try to get him more here than every Friday.
This is called like relieving pressure from a wheelchair.
The moving. I thought you were going to say, and that one was called looking good for the camera.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one. Yeah. Either way, I think what's happening is we're moving too much. So I apologize. I shouldn't have snapped on you there. I hate snapping on my sweet dragon. He's such a beautiful man.
I'm not apologizing. He should apologize to me for not being on the show this weekend so I can just totally dumpster him at some kind of contest.
We don't even have any contests today, hey? Hardcore, why don't we have any contests?
I thought we had too many. So
What?
we're just going to have some discussions.
Man, any opportunity that I have to just defeat Dragon at something, I want to take that opportunity.
I still don't have access to the email and the website. So I need you to pull them up for me when I tell you to. Right now. Let's have a look at how people get a hold of us. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Hey! Look at that.
All right, you ready? I've been working on a theme song for it.
Okay.
Contact at dufferinave.com. That is the email, and this is the theme song.
They're getting better.
Well done.
I like that one. Let's keep that.
What's it say? 3 out of 4 ain't bad? I got to kill me now from him, and then I got 3 nice ones here.
I think it ended off on point.
That's pretty good. Just the way we want it. We also have a website. Check this one out. Perfectly sized sign.
That's the best part of it.
Look
really.
at that. Look how nice that sign is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. I'll be so mad. Seahawk, how do you feel about the Dufferin Ave sign? Like the actual size of the sign.
The proportions of it, if you will.
Oh, I like it. I think it's got to get.
Oh, no. He's
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, bring it up.
LB, look, LB even came on the.
Oh,
That's
I
pretty
kind of
fun,
like
dude.
that.
I don't know if I like that one. I like it. Yeah.
It's like shoots right into my face. Oh, you can move it too? Dang, bro.
Man.
Whoa.
Oh.
I love graphics.
I think it works.
It's so much fun. Yeah. Oh, look at this one. Hey! That's pretty cool. Can we make it look like I'm spinning it? I'm going to grab it. Okay.
What the?
Oh,
That's teleporting. What the hell?
Oh. Come here, you. Hold on. Okay, I got. Do it again.
What the?
Man, I kind of
like
think
Indiana
it looks
Jones.
like a chainsaw.
It does look
sort
like
of
a
does.
Kind of
chainsaw.
does.
Or like a
Absolutely.
jackknife.
We are having way too much fun with this right now. That's okay. On 3, we're gonna send it. That's what we've been
Do I
doing.
gotta pull? I think I gotta pull it.
Yeah, pull it away, C-Dog. 1, 2, 3. Get it out of here. There you go. If you want to get in touch with us, all right, you got advertising ideas, you got charity events, you got anything at all. Maybe you have a podcast idea. You want to start a show. We are here for you. Just hit us up. Contact at dufferinave.com. You saw it. And you can be just like our good buddy Mably Llorente, our latest team member, joining. You'll see him on the back screen as well as on the banners, as he is with the mortgage group, where they say, think outside the branch. So hit up our buddy Mably Llorente, 306-370-5804. And then you too could be experiencing all the awesomeness that comes along with being involved with this. All this. So cool. I want Uncle Brando here for this next little bit.
What?
Before we get into, I'm sure you do have topics you want to talk about. You always do. This is great.
We're just going to wing it, but he has some really exciting stuff to talk about.
Yes,
Me?
we do. So today is a very, very special day inside the world of the Commander Cookout Media Network, as we did a bunch of work in here. We had a full day shoot, and then Network Ryan and the rest of the producers spent whole days putting it all together. But we are so proud to announce today, and I want you to work with me here, officially out now is Sidewalk Slam.
Season 3 on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He always torques the season. So I wanted that was very, very not paid off for the build-up I gave that. I apologize. I thought we were really going to torque
Well, I
it.
thought
Yeah,
you were going
I
to yell
felt it.
the.
I was going to, but you're the guy that yells it.
Well, you could yell it if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do
here
it
we go,
again.
Here we go. Out now for your viewing pleasure. We have released, well, the CCO. See, now I'm all rattled. How am I going to get back into it? Hey, check out Sidewalk Slam
Season 3 on our YouTube channel.
on their YouTube
Here,
channel.
let me do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to point the mic
Yeah.
at myself.
I'm gonna back up for this.
Yeah.
You guys,
This guy needs room.
you guys got to go over to YouTube. You got to check out CCO Podcast. You click on the link, and what you're going to see is a video for CCO Sidewalk Slam.
There it is.
That's it.
Season 3 on our YouTube page. It's lots of fun. We had a guy come up from Washington State. We had our
Hell
buddy
yeah.
come in from Vancouver. We shot a game. If you've never seen Magic before, it's funny. If you have played Magic before, it's very funny. We think we put a lot of work into it. And anybody who wants to go by and check it out, please do. It's a good time. It's a good way to spend an hour of your time supporting.
It's an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, but like only an hour of it is actual Magic.
Yeah, I watched it today,
The
and
re-
like I told you, it was entertaining. And I don't know what I'm watching. I also like that you guys tell us what you're doing and flipping things, and I'm like, okay, because then maybe when I play, I might understand a little bit more as to like what's actually happening. I have questions though.
Oh,
Those intros were amazing.
thanks.
Who made them?
Ryan and our good buddy Tyler Coates is our video editor. Shout out to him. He works
T.
very,
Coates.
very hard for very little. But we love that guy, and he worked really, really hard, and it came out looking really cool.
It was
He
so
watched us
cool.
beat Chippendales Rescue Rangers and River City
Bruce and
Ransom
Ransom. Yes, he
on
did.
the Twitch stream. T Coates.
Okay, I saw the shorts. What are you guys playing on? Like, sidewalk?
Yeah, we have a playmat that's like
Okay, yeah, I was like,
The sidewalk got me too.
Yeah.
So since these guys moved into this studio, they've been teeing up the Sidewalk Slam. At that point, it was Sidewalk Slam Season 2. Eventually, months and months later, we filmed Sidewalk Slam Season 2, and the audio didn't work.
Oh no!
And before that, they filmed another one before that one where
the audio didn't
it
work.
So we've been teasing this literally since they started. So this day is like monumental
Yeah, it's a big deal.
for everybody
Cool.
because they've been trying to get this out for so long, and it's finally done, and it's top quality, incredible stuff. Now, is this something we can release on our network as well? Do we know that? Have we talked to the CCO network?
That's a Ryan question. more
Okay,
than
we'll
a
talk to
Brando
him.
question.
I was gonna just do it, but I thought, you know what? I can't just be doing that stuff because this is a really big deal, and I'm not sure how things operate. So, okay, we'll talk to him. But either way, we'll get some links posted and we'll guide people towards it because it really is like you said it perfectly. You don't have to understand Magic to enjoy this shit. It's just amazing.
And they're funny. So next question. They are funny. It's anyway. Next question. So people like come around from Canada and like play you guys?
Yeah.
And like how do they get to be those people?
Well, they have to be cool, and they have to follow the show, and they have because that way they know who we are.
Yeah.
And then they ask nicely.
So it's that easy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not that easy.
Yeah, we're not
but
like the.
you're like 2 parts to being playing. You
Two.
know them, you're cool.
Yeah.
But
Check the
you-
boxes.
Yeah.
You just
And
gotta
the-
start watching their show more
I just
often.
gotta know what to do.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
part
and
too.
what all the cards do.
Yeah, and they both asked, so now I have to teach them all how to play the game, and then we can have them on the show, which is the
Right.
plan. That is
Yeah.
the plan.
Well,
What if there was like, I'm just spitballing ideas here.
Okay.
What if there's like Commander Cook-Off teaches totally noobs how to play this? Like, would that take?
We've
Yes.
talked
Would
about
that be like
this.
hours of like?
And
Yes.
then just dumpster them live
Yeah.
on the internet. I would totally do that.
It is hard.
Yeah, any opportunity that I have to just win at something, I will
Oh,
take.
okay, yeah.
And I assume if they don't
So
know
there's
what's
no-
going on, I can cheat.
It's not like a
That's so
card
true.
game where there's like luck
There is
involved. Like you could win. Like I
Begi-
remember playing
beginner's
like
luck.
poker, and everyone thought I was like awesome at poker, but I just said I was just
Beginner's luck.
beginner's luck.
Every,
Well, doesn't it
every
matter-
fantasy sport, same thing too.
doesn't it matter like whatever cards you pick up? So
Well,
that's the luck.
There's luck. There's certainly luck involved. There's a little bit more strategy and like pre-planning and all the other stuff. But like in the actual brass taxes of the game, yes, you could definitely luck sack your way into a win. You could
Okay.
definitely do
Luck
that. You could definitely do that.
This is cool.
So, I have more questions.
No, she's got more
you got a little
questions.
chance.
You're saying there's a chance.
So is the Sidewalk Slam just this one episode, or is it like the best of something, and you have more people coming in?
We have more people coming in. Our next crew is a couple of our buddies coming up from Regina, and then one of our buds from here locally. We're going to do our next game, hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And that one should be up. I don't want to promise anything, but we're hoping for April for sure, at the latest.
You see my eyebrows?
But we've got
do it.
a lot of people that want to come on and do it, and we're hoping to
Hell
get.
yeah. I'm not worried about us. I'm worried about all the editing.
Yeah, well,
That's what I'm questioning.
that's a T-Coats problem. Is
Yeah.
what that is.
And a network Ryan problem.
Yeah, that's not a me problem. That's
Yeah.
a them problem, and they're not here, so I can promise
That's a
unrealistic
great
things,
point.
and they will have to deliver on it.
You're here.
Yeah, I liked watching it. Like I like watching your unboxings, and I love watching this. I'm gonna get through the whole thing. I kind of put it on in the background when I was working today, but I like watching you and Ryan talk about cards, but I don't know what they mean. So the Sidewalk Slam was way better for people who don't know what's going on.
They sound like super cool though. Like,
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
really do.
This card does all these like amazing things, and then
Yeah. See how
Yeah.
it helped me produce in there. He's like, do you understand that one? I'm like,
I want
"Never.
that
I
one."
don't. Yeah, it's like that one looks good. Like
I want to do that one. Well, band.
the BBO and the CCO and the YTC.
We recorded one last week,
Yes, we
so we've
did.
got another one of those
Very
coming
exciting.
up right away. I opened up Network Ryan's
It's so
his
sweet.
own box right here in the studio.
It was
I brought my
so
my
funny.
meat cleaver from home. just to make
exactly
sure-
what you think it is, by the way.
Yes.
A legit meat cleaver.
I don't know where I got it or why I own it. It was
Wasn't
just-
it in your drawer when you moved in?
That's right. I opened my drawer and I
That's
pulled it out, and there it was. I don't.
Someone
know how
let
it
someone.
got
That's cool.
Someone. What's that called? Bequeathed it to you.
Maybe it was a murder weapon.
I mean, it
and then
could've
they're
been.
trying to like.
I
Yeah.
could
Peg it on
definitely
your-
have.
Rough way to go.
don't touch this.
Yeah. Whatever you do, evidence, leave alone.
Yeah, too late.
The guy thinks he's getting out of a murder case, hey, by just leaving the evidence. Oh, I don't own that house. It's his house. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
I've dishwashed it lots of times. It's
Oh yeah, it's clean now.
yeah.
You haven't watched enough of the what's that show? The Dexters, the Dexter show. Apparently, once has blood on it, it's always on there. You just get black lights, you're done.
Always.
Yeah, don't.
You're
don't
thinking
murder.
hotel sheets, guy.
Maybe.
They never
That's-
change them. I'm
That's a good
convinced.
point.
I'm
And I love
convinced.
hotels. I love staying in hotels. That's the
Really?
one thing I really had to overcome to keep my passion for hotels. I could live in a hotel. Like I love the hotel life. It's
Wow.
made for me. I think that's why I adapted so well to the ski chalet. Just like a little mini, like one of the nice hotels where it's like you get the bedroom, but you also get an extra room with a TV, bathroom, and kitchen all inside it.
Mm-hmm.
All
That's
right.
it. I'm living that hotel life. Feeling pretty good.
I'm a little bit worried about hotels now
Yeah.
because I was like, I think I could go in there. I could sleep. Maybe there'd be enough room for me like move around in a chair.
True. All your
Um,
friends saying, "I see you on the TV."
yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Season.
Yeah. But like, I don't know if I could like,
Get in and out of bed.
I don't know if I could get onto the toilet and like do my business.
That's the big one. Now that comes all.
That's what sketches me out.
That brings it all the way back to that's just normal. Okay, like whenever you're out, whenever you leave, it's because you're going to be leaving
Oh,
the
yeah.
city. You're going to be
Yeah,
leaving the place.
totally.
You got to figure
Yeah.
that shit out.
Yeah. I never
So-
thought about accessibility as much as I have now. Like,
That's a great point.
Could you?
That's usually how it goes, I think.
Now, I'm just spitballing here. Could you
Shoot
get a
off.
great big bath towel,
yes.
fold it in half,
Oh, I know where this is.
Yeah.
put it on the ground,
Okay.
shit on it,
Yes.
fold it up, throw it in the hallway?
Mr.
That's
Olver, please answer
possible.
the question. Yes.
That's.
Like, did I just
think-
crack the code?
I
Did
think,
I do it?
I think I would have to like do that.
Okay.
I don't think I need to have a bath towel. Like any.
Well, you want to make sure you don't miss.
like
you need a
I
big
think I would do
area.
well, this is what I did in the hospital for a long time. I was like taking a dump in a garbage pail essentially.
Okay, all right. so
And that's
your
what they did.
accuracy is-
We've all been there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Not-
I think,
not in
I-
your
I
case,
think
but
I
we've
could
all had
use-
that
I think
situation,
I could
yes.
use the garbage pail.
Okay, all right. But then it's like still in there though, right? Like,
Yeah, but there's like a little plastic bag.
Oh, there's
you know
a
what I mean?
bag in it.
You gotta put a
It's,
bag
it's
in
lined, yeah. You're
Yeah,
not just
so-
going
yeah.
straight in the bin.
Raw dog in the
Yeah,
bin.
raw dog in the bin.
just
That's
bare
it.
back in this poor garbage can.
So,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
move,
yeah, right.
move right along.
Yeah.
Hardcore. Any more questions
No,
about the Sidewalk Slam?
No, yeah, I've only watched like 40 minutes of it, so
Okay.
maybe 30.
Okay. Well, okay, we'll get back into that. I want to figure this out because Dragon set this up, so we're gonna try something really cool here. Seahawk,
Yeah.
my sweet prince, you were talking about this incredible ride that you're ripping around.
Oh
in.
yeah.
And there's something pretty big going on this weekend, if you've heard of it at all. A little party called Telemiracle.
Yeah, Telemiracle this weekend. I believe it's in Saskatoon.
I believe it is too. We were talking
Yeah,
about that before.
we on the way over, we rolled past the Bez and saw flags on vehicles of Telemiracle, and like what this is the big thing with me is the wheelchair that I'm in right now was given to me by Kingsman Foundation.
Oh hell yeah!
So, and man, I like grew up in Saskatchewan my whole life. Always knew about Kingsman Foundation and Kingsman Telemiracle, and like, you know, would buy things like buy your donation hand at different stores, or watch it on TV, and like ring those phones. Like, just loved it. Like, I grew up with that, right? And I never knew exactly what they really did until just this past year.
Sure.
And they just do so much for Saskatchewan's community, and so much for people like that are in my situation or similar. So yeah, I reached out to them about my wheelchair, and these wheelchairs aren't cheap. Like it's a big investment, and they had like an actual personal conversation with me. One of their members reached out to me and kind of got to know me about what my situation was. He brought my story to the foundation, and the foundation said that they wanted to help me. And so what I'm going to be wheeling around in is given to them by the people of Saskatchewan, really, and their foundation. And it's a wicked,
Check it out.
awesome chair.
It's as close as I can get. So if
Oh,
you
that's
go
good.
back this way,
Yeah,
go back this way.
yeah.
Shoot
Yes.
up. We got that stadium blue, baby.
Yeah.
It matches your coat.
Yeah, matches my coat.
Look at that.
That's pretty rad, man.
The hottest set of wheels in town. Beautiful.
Yeah, awesome. And it felt so good, like, man,
You're good.
it felt so good just to be connected to that foundation, and no, I won't watch, like, every time I watch Telemiracle or think about that, like, I have just like a connection that I never had before. But
That's what they do, bro.
man, it meant so much to me to have my own chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I never even really thought about when you have an injury like that, like a life-changing thing, where you need what is this, like a prosthesis or an apparatus, and like I never even really considered, well, where do you get those? How much do they cost? And then
It's crazy.
it's amazing that there is a group like the Kingsmen out there who are providing those to people and making sure that they can live their best life, right? Like it's so important that they do that. So
It's literally, you guys, it's like I was telling Seahawk on the way over here, the biggest fundraiser, like telethon fundraiser in the world. I'm pretty sure there's some stats on that. And we all know people that are connected. Everyone knows someone who's involved with Telemiracle in some way, or with Kinsman and all this stuff. And for us, Auntie Susie, we all know Auntie Susie, my sweet Auntie Susie, who's never yelled at anyone in her life. She's been numerous times on stage playing the tambourine with the gang, with the squad. She's up there and she's going. And so whenever Telemiracle comes to Saskatoon, Auntie Susie's up there doing her thing, and it's like, oh, this is so fun. This is so cool. And just growing up with that, you have that connection because we are involved. But like you say, everyone sort of finds their way into it. And then you realize, oh, wait a minute, this is why people come from around the world to be a part of this. This is why this is like the biggest telethon going. Like, this is huge stuff, like yearly telethon, annual, I guess the term would be. And to see the connections organically like that happen, and to continue to happen and continue to grow, it's like what we do here. It's doing good things, and then all of a sudden good things happen to you. It's so simple. It's the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. It's another great example of that happening. And it's always so good for the soul to know when the right stuff happens. When you see people who should be, rewarded for what they do actually have that happen. And you do it without any want or need of anything in return. And that's when all these things go down. So it's just, I can't stress it enough because that's how we built this place. It's on that sort of same idea. And it's, I got to tell you, as a guy who took that whip apart that you're riding right now, that thing is sexy, man. Like it's probably sort of like, it's like a pedal bike where you just pop it in and they pop off. Very cool.
Yeah, there's some technology in these wheelchairs now for sure.
Oh yeah.
But like,
breath.
ring those phones.
Ring those phones. All I need is a miracle. Where are we going?
Higher.
So shout out to Telemiracle. If you don't think they're like helping anyone that you know, you're wrong, because I promise you they are and they always will be. So this is a very important
It's
thing
so
to be aware of.
local.
That's
I
it.
can't believe how that like.
I think that played
we
into
talk about that
the
on the show
categories, too.
here.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that's a good example of what do you call it? Hyper local.
Hyper local.
Uh,
That's what they say. That's what Adam Curry said on Joe Rogan when he was talking about what the future of all this is. He used the words that we use. And when he emailed us and got in contact with us the day after he was on Joe Rogan, which is insane.
yeah.
First thing he commented was on the sponsored Maggie Cam. He said, you guys get it. You guys understand. Take the power back. I know it's been used in songs before and all that, but take the power back from the Facebooks and the corporations that overcharge everybody a million times over and bring it back to the people and say, now you can afford this. And now we have a bigger voice than all these other people because they're all focused on all the other stuff and they're not even originating in this city anymore.
It did blow my mind when like that actually happened, because like I was at lunch with me and you're like, hey, like you showed me like the clip of that podcast and we were talking about it and you're like, this is what we do. I'm like, man, like wouldn't that be awesome if you could get a hold of this guy? And we're like, in my mind I was like, oh, this guy's like probably not.
You don't get a hold of those people.
And then you did. I was like, what?
All you gotta do is try.
What?
Well, it's the universe, you guys. I'm telling you. We talked about that. So you know what?
Yeah.
That's a great. I'm just gonna send an email. Like, what's the worst that can happen? He just won't respond. And in the email, I just said, listen, everything you explained on the air with Joe Rogan, right down to like the beginning when Joe Rogan talked about building the comedy mothership, like the hottest spot in all of comedy, right there in Austin. He said, I didn't do anything. I was just a conduit, and all of a sudden that was built. I was like, that's what happened with me. I didn't do anything. All of a sudden, I just opened my eyes 2 months later, and there was a studio on the ground. You know, and so to have that really, and then to have Adam Curry come on and talk about hyper local and the importance of owning your own stuff and bringing all of this to the people without any of the strings and all the people that are pulling all. Like just to be able to say into a camera, when you become a part of this family, you are a part of this family, and we make sure nobody's getting screwed over because we're not here to screw anyone over. We're just here to get comfortable. And to have someone on a stage as big as the biggest podcast in the world reach back out to us and say, you guys get it? Ooh, you want to talk about a rally cry. It's like, okay, now we're going somewhere. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. You didn't talk into your microphone. What was that?
Oh, Gary, where can they reach out?
I believe you can reach out to us at our email address.
Oh, look at that.
Here, I'm going to try it again.
We'll pull it.
It is contact@dufferinav.com. This is the theme song. I shortened it up. Shortened it up because I know you didn't like it last time.
He liked it
Greg,
this time.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and send this one off. Hold on, Dragon. We're going to count it in. Oh,
Oh, yeah, I see how it is.
the whole crowd. Just,
It's gone.
Bring it back up. Bring it back up. Get that contact. There it is. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, little delay. That's okay. It's hard. It's hard when it's out of my hands and it's in the studio. We got really good at it when this was working, so we have to get LB to hook this back up.
Hey,
what
Gary.
about the website?
With the
Oh,
perfect
Did I beat you
size
to it?
sign.
Sorry. Yes, Dragon. Go ahead.
Hey, Gary,
Yes, buddy.
where can I find information about DAM?
I'm so happy you asked. You can check out our website, made by Royal Anders. Look at that. You see that? I used the force there, bro. My midichlorians are high today. Oof, I know, that was awesome. Dufferinav.com. That is the website. Perfectly sized. I couldn't even say it with a straight face now. I've said it too many times. Like, man, I'm starting to question whether I still love the size of that now because Dragon's just been pounding it into my head. That is the website. It's super easy to check out. All the information is there. I told Royal Anders, make it for an old, dumb guy like me who hates, I guess, what's it called? Going through websites?
Clicking.
Clicking.
Navigating.
Thank you. Navigating websites.
one. Good
So it's
word.
perfectly
Thank you.
streamlined. Everything's there for you, whatever you need. Hit us up and help us help you because that is what we are doing here. I am so out of breath. I shouldn't have got up and moved that camera.
Yeah.
Man, what is
Ruined
wrong
you.
with me?
Your mistake, my guy. That's
Why am I so
I'll-
out of shape? I get like, mostly out of shape, but like just getting up and moving something and sitting back down should not have me out of shape like that.
You're just excited because your friend's here.
Maybe that's what it is. My dude.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'd
It
like-
does feel surreal that you're here. It's like, what the hell's happening?
I'd like to just say that on the Sidewalk Slam, you did not speak into the mic
Me?
Yeah.
When was I
in the
to?
beginning.
yeah. You just yell. You didn't use the mic either.
Oh yeah, no, of course not.
Yeah, you just yell.
I didn't have access. I was told no. I wasn't a part of the show.
Sounds
Oh.
like something that our producers would do.
Okay.
Well, I didn't think I did, but it was probably for like time cues or something. Whatever it is. Hardcore, what the hell's going on? You give us some topics to finish off here. We got about 25 minutes.
Okay, so I told you guys a few weeks ago that I wanted to see more live music.
Hell
That's like
yeah.
kind of like not my New Year's resolution, but it is my
here she
just a
goes.
goal. So I went to a concert last night.
Before that, tell us about the basement show you saw.
Oh, I'll get there.
Okay.
I will get there. So it wasn't planned. My best friend of 36 years just kind of showed up, and he's back working in the city. He thought he was working in Estevan, but they fired the guy on the job today, so he's back as of yesterday. So he showed up. He's like, "Hey, you want to go to this concert?"
Oh,
And
they fired him?
no, they fired the
Okay.
other guy. And they gave him the job.
It's like,
Yeah, that
Oh,
sounded.
that guy, man.
like-
No. So he's like, "You want to go to this concert?" I was like, I don't know. And then we had a drink, and I was like, "Okay, let's go." And so, like an hour before, we bought tickets to Collective Soul and Our Lady Peace.
Oh shit, that's dope.
But it was, I mean,
for it.
it was like whatever. It's just Collective Soul is pretty cool because I remember listening to it when my mom had it blaring on like the stereo when we were kids. But
I bet you it was Rock 102 playing it. Played a lot of collective.
yeah, probably.
Big hits.
But we were so far up, and I haven't sat in the nosebleeds in so long. But it was almost enjoyable because it was my age group people. So there was lots of people I would have known if I was in like the higher populated areas. So
And just to be clear, your age group is late 20s?
no, I'm proud to be in my
'cause
40s.
that's when
Oh,
Collective
okay.
Soul is
I-
really hot.
I was going to be surprised, yeah.
So, but anyway, the seats are so small. Like, does anyone else agree? Like, you don't have to worry about this anymore. You're gonna have primo seats now.
I don't know.
But
Unlikely. But
Well, they do
here's
have those
hoping
spots.
that-
we have those spots.
One of the perks, bro.
Yep. One thing to look forward to.
That's it.
Anyway, and I know I'm getting larger, like with my age, and that's fine. But like, why do they have to be so small? Like, you were right next to somebody
Touching.
touching.
It's like this.
Yeah, you have to fight over the armrest.
Yes. Do you give it up?
I always give it up.
I
I'm
always give it up too. But I'm very strategic of where I like usually buy my tickets. If it's a concert that I want to watch, I'll get it like against the boxes, so no one's behind me except for the people in the boxes, or an
Oh,
right
aisle,
back,
Nice.
right
or
up.
an aisle. So
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
we only really have to deal with the one person
I
on
love
us.
aisle seats so much.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
the best.
Yeah.
I figure with the arm wrestling, you get one of them.
Okay.
You know what
I
I mean?
agree.
You have to pick one
You
side.
gotta pick one side. Like
one side and lean.
you,
Oh,
you can't.
Oh.
You can't hog both sides. You
Yeah,
know what
I
mean? Like,
agree.
if I'm next to Brando here, I'm gonna give him that one, and I'm gonna keep this one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dragon has
Yeah.
a good point. There's cup holders.
No.
So you lean on the side with the cup holder.
Oh, yeah.
Get some etiquette.
Is
You can't have
there?
everyone lean inside.
Right hand. I'm a right hand.
Oh, turn. Is it on? Is the mic on?
Is-
Okay.
He knows.
One armrest, one cup
I
holder.
guess
What
that's
you get?
solved then.
Well,
So you guys aren't sharers then. I'm very much a share. I'll sit down with somebody in a
Total strangers?
stadium seat, and I will just and if they're like trying to push my shit off their, I'll give them one of these. Like I'm all over it, man. I'm not sitting.
I
and
love
leaning
that.
on my
This is
elbows
my
and
song.
Falls asleep. It's like
Dragon
nah.
says he holds hands with strangers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just lean over. I love
Yeah.
this song. I love this song so much.
If you can go into a mosh pit and like crowd surf somebody,
Totally.
and grab two handfuls of their ass, while
That's
you
right.
you can touch elbows with somebody.
Mhm.
yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
don't think people are aiming for asses when they're
Yeah.
crowd surfing.
Well,
are you?
sometimes you gotta grab the person that'll land on
I
your
thought
head.
about
Yes,
this. I will no
you gotta
longer
protect yourself. guys.
I've thought
Here,
about
here.
this. I'm going to a metal concert next month, and
Excuse
it's
me,
going to
which
be.
show?
I'll get to it. So,
Stop asking questions.
And so it's going to be one big death pit. That's what it's going to be. And I'm like, so my friend who we went to the concert with last night, I was like, we're just going to be on the wall, right? And he's like, yeah, we're way too old for this stuff. So it was enjoyable, the concert last night, just because I didn't have to stand. I was in the nosebleeds.
That's not what I heard.
didn't have to stand by anyone. Well, we left early. I watched
Couldn't have been that enjoyable.
one song of Our Lady Peace.
Oh, I
But-
would have stayed for Our Lady Peace.
No, I had to work today. But also I drank 4 sugar drinks. That's what kept me up all night. Was like the sugar drinks.
You went to the concert, drank sugar drinks, and then you're complaining that you didn't get no sleep?
Yeah, it's the sugar drinks. But I
I think
laughed.
we might have cracked the code. I
And-
feel like we've done
And
it.
probably going to a concert.
I was starting to regret my sympathy I was throwing at her a little bit.
It was only 4 sugar drinks though. Like
When you say
it's-
sugar drinks, these are
Man.
sugar liquor drinks?
Yeah.
Okay, so those ones that really get you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know what you're saying.
Does that balance it out? Like,
Oh,
if
no.
I have like
Oh,
a
no.
cola in the afternoon, I'll be up all night.
Yeah.
but you're like
You know what I
ultra
mean?
sensitive to all that
Oh,
stuff.
man.
I was home
You
by
gotta-
9:37.
Your body's super clean right now.
No, before.
Oh
what,
yeah.
what time are you back?
Well, when you text me, we were in the truck and like on our way home.
I just gotta say, as the person who heard when you left, that's why I thought this was gonna be a tear down of the concert from top to bottom. And I was like,
No.
oh, let her speak.
I mean, I couldn't see any of their faces. It was enjoyable because I wasn't around a lot of people. We actually got to move over seats because there was no one behind us because we were so far
Sounds
up.
like it was a good experience.
It was an
I'm
okay
turning-
experience, but
And-
it was pretty lame.
Our Lady Peace was headlining.
Yeah,
Collective Soul was opening.
yeah. I'm all about
That's
the openers.
weird to me,
Wow,
right? Yeah.
that sounds a flip to me.
Yeah,
That
I
is.
agree. So
Collective
my
Soul's
metal
huge.
concert that I'm going to, I'm
There we
going
go.
for the opener. And I was going to go to Las Vegas like last November all by myself just to go see them
That's
because
Actually,
they
hey,
haven't.
big commitment.
Probably going to Las Vegas all by yourself
The best.
wouldn't be bad.
The best.
Yeah,
Oh.
just to see them because they are not coming to Canada ever.
Best.
So they announced their tour, and I'm going next month, and so I'm so excited. We're going March
the
22nd.
name.
Kubla Khan.
Kubla Khan?
Yeah, it's a metal.
Hold
it's
on.
a metal
like,
band.
Like
Or
Kubla
band.
Khan, like from Rush and Xanadu fame?
No,
Like the guy
The
that
Creed
Brian
by Kubla
Boitano
Khan?
takes down when he kicks an ass or two?
it's just a band. I don't know. I'm not as nerdy as you guys. It's just a band.
Oh.
You gotta get there, man. If
But-
you're gonna be on this nerd table,
I'm
you gotta nerd
trying.
out, bro.
She's
I'm
doing
trying.
her best.
I'm
Okay,
trying.
That's fair.
What popped in my mind was like, isn't like Kubla Khan like a
Like-
Mongolian?
Yeah, like Genghis
warlord?
Khan's brother or
Yeah,
something,
Genghis
right?
Khan.
Yeah, like
yeah.
some
Okay,
sort
not
of
that guy.
some
You're thinking
supreme
Genghis,
leader of
yeah.
some sort.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought Genghis Khan's not coming.
Hold on,
So
hold on,
sorry,
guys.
well,
We
I'm
got
not going.
Fact checker Dragon in the house. Into the mic, please, sir. Were you
Nothing?
just saying
Nothing?
Kubla Khan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Huge concert.
Whenever I hear him
That's
talk
all-
through here now, I'm always like, hey, I want to know what he's saying. I thought you were
Cool.
looking into Kubla Khan. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh,
right
But
now.
they're the
That's
opener.
neat.
So Kill Switch Engage is the main.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah, my friend likes them, so he's going for
What's
them, and
not
I'm
to
going.
like? Are you
Nice.
kidding me?
I've seen them already,
Oh,
but
I've seen them twice.
I've
Were you at the I think we talked about the
We
Saskatoon
have.
show where Howard got sick and then the crowd sang like 2 songs and
Yeah.
like, we owe you a show, Saskatoon. No one's ever done that before. This is amazing. And then they never came
They
back.
didn't come back.
It's like, what the hell? I thought you owed us a show.
The best part was when he was like, hey, guys, for real, I gotta go off and I gotta throw up.
Yeah,
I'll be right
back.
back. And then he just runs away. Oh, that was so good.
they were drinking at O'Shea's before that concert, and I met them, and I had like a camera back in the day. When remember cameras?
yeah, I do.
had a camera and a marker, and I was like, can I get a picture? And they were just staring at the marker, and they were like, you don't like. I was just so stunned that I got to meet them because I was a huge fan back in the day. But
How
anyway,
funny was Adam
Cool.
D, the guitarist?
Great.
Like that dude. He goes on stage and he literally plays in Daisy Dukes and like a big cape.
Yeah.
And he just
Really?
shreds. And he like just stands and it's
Very
just like
good.
this. Oh, man. My old band, EMF, which stands for Eat My F-Bomb. That's how hardcore we were.
Oh,
So to
shit.
Fridge Rat, Crazy Kyle, as well as sweet Davey Wickstrom and my sweet brother Noel. Hell of a band. We still have an open invitation from One Bad Son to open for a show. I told the boys, man, we're running out of time. Like, we got to get that open show because
Yeah,
when
I-
we got One Bad Son, like KD hit me up. He's like, hey, man, you can get this on the radio? I was like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. And I gave it to my buddy Scotty Nichols, and he got on the radio, and the Live in Texas was like their first radio song.
Okay.
So I said, the only thing I ask in return is do that EMF open up with a 3-song set before one show. I don't care when it is. Open invitation. You got it. So it's like in writing. And Eat My F hasn't practiced in about a decade now.
Yeah, it's,
But we do cover, not Mike Hurst. Oh man, we covered a couple Kill Switch songs though, like Holy Diver, like just they're just so good. What was that CM Punk's one too? His intro.
This fire?
This fire, this fire, this fire burns. And Adam D would always do the hilarious intros to the songs. So like, this next song is all about Howard after he got out of the STD clinic. It's called This Fire Burns. Like all these like hilarious jokes going in, and then Howard's always like, "Come on, man! Like, why you got like
They're tell that part of the story."
And that's what an experience at their shows is like. It's like a comedy show with sick metal in it. It's just so cool. So I'm very jealous that you're going to Kubla
Yeah,
Khan
right on.
Yeah, I'm excited.
instead of Kill Switch. Are you gonna stay for Kill Switch?
Yeah, I'll stay for Kill Switch.
Where are you? Is it in Vegas?
No. This is in Calgary.
Calgary.
How does
Yeah.
Vegas come into this?
another
Well,
roadie.
they weren't coming to Canada. So
you
last
were
year
going
I
to
was
God.
gonna go. I was
Yeah,
like, I gotta
okay.
go. I gotta see them. They're my favorite.
Kubla Khan. I got here. What is the meaning behind Kubla Khan? It says Kubla Khan is a poem that examines the role that imagination and creativity play in art.
Oh,
I don't think so.
That sounds like
Not Genghis, not
So-
Genghis at all. This is like
That's not-
Oppo Genghis.
That's-
It continues.
I love how like metal bands just have that like real soft spot for them.
Dude, metal
You know, like,
metalheads are the
under-
nicest people
underneath
in
it,
the world.
everything is just like really
It's-
soft.
You will never find
He says
a
he says
kinder
bitch a lot
genre.
in the songs. I think a lot.
I'm talking
Yeah.
like dirt. Like there's bands out there that talk like cattle decapitation and like all these like serious like death metal dark
Mhm.
bands. They are the nicest. Like they'll go on and
It's like
sing
poetry.
about
They-
the
like, they're
worst
screaming,
shit
but it's
in
like
the world.
poetry. Yeah.
The second you get off stage, hey man, how's it going? Thanks for
Yeah.
checking out the show. What do you think? It's like,
It's like
So
Matt,
crazy.
like Matt from all the bands.
Yeah.
right? He's a metal guy.
dude,
Like soft-spoken man.
beautiful sweet prince. It's
You
unbelievable.
know, like
Yeah, he is.
just like
Ryan
For
said
sure.
the other day that Matt from all the bands, the best guitar player he's ever met in his entire life.
Yeah.
And I have no
You
way
hey,
to reference that, but I think that he's
I
probably
have no
right.
reference.
you
to that.
you too could be the best if you play. And I know this because I lived with my sweet beautiful brother Noel for over 10 years, I think it was. You have to practice 8 to 10 hours a day. Like
Right.
when you are that
Yeah.
good, you don't get that good until you sit there. And when you're at home relaxing, you're just tinkering away.
My
And you're
husband has a
working on
lot of
your
guitars.
arpeggios.
They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's so
He
nuts.
just picks it up all of a sudden and just starts playing.
My dad does that with his guild. He's got a guild acoustic, and he busts it out, pick it up, play "House of the Rising Sun" by the Animals, absolutely perfect. Then he just puts it back in, puts it down. Oh, still got it. He still got it. It's a pretty sick power move. I love it.
I know how to play guitar, but people are like, "Hey, do you play guitar?" And now I'm like, I don't know if I really do, because I don't pick up guitar and practice.
I
you know
was
what
hoping
mean?
that was the whole story because
It's
that would
like,
have been
no, I don't.
hilarious. Yeah.
But we should talk about the basement because it was
I
the
don't
most.
do it anymore.
It was the craziest life experience ever.
Tell me about it.
The vibe there,
Oh,
the environment there is
do it
the
again
best.
without the garbage.
It's
frickin' wording.
amazing. Like it's all like sitting in somebody's kitchen. You just sit at these tables with
Yeah.
chairs, and you're not crowded, and you can put your jacket somewhere. And the people working there are absolutely amazing. And it's a small venue, so you know you're not crowded.
And who were you there seeing, young lady?
I went to go see Graham Templeton. Is that his name?
You're close. Just call him Uncle Graham around here.
Uncle Graham.
Graham Templeman
Yeah.
is his name. And who was he playing with?
The funk joint,
Hell yeah.
right? I think.
Clovelm, yeah.
Anyway, it was
Oh, the
great.
best. Love
It was
those guys.
so amazing.
Uncle Graham was here yesterday. We recorded after. It was awesome.
Yeah, and I make friends easily wherever I go, and so I was just talking to everybody. I actually have a membership
Oh,
now.
Look at me. I make friends.
Well, and when I'd make small talk
She
with the
shares
people,
armrests.
yeah,
Hey,
Maybe.
that's a good.
I'm the arm
Oh yeah.
She
Hey,
does
do you
not.
make friends wherever you go?
No, because I keep stealing people's armrests.
Dude,
Because
I-
they
He's
get
trying to get
uncomfortable
he's
and
trying to
then
get
I have the
cuddly on the
armrest.
armrest.
but most people when I talk to them, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're here to see Graham play," and I was like, everyone wanted to see him play.
Uncle Graham goes.
Yeah,
dude.
his neck has its own it goes to another dimension when he plays.
New episode every Sunday, 7 p.m. Check out
It's
Uncle
great.
Grandma's story time. We had another drummer in there, my buddy Andrew. Andrew was on this week's episode, so it was like drum talk the whole time. It was wild. Like they're talking about like favorite drum kits, and then talking about like tom size and like time signatures and all. It was like listening and you guys talk about Sidewalk Slam, and then like a CCO episode.
Right.
Same thing.
But
Like,
with drumming.
it's me sitting here, and then Grandma here and Andrew there, and they're just going like, yeah. Look at the
That's-
camera a little bit, be
totally-
like, I'm
totally
still
get it.
here. Like, yeah.
That's like people I've met in wheelchairs. they'll talk about their wheelchair.
Of course.
Just like it's like a kit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
It's your baby.
yeah.
Well, and
They-
you know what? The
just
pricing's
like gear,
probably
like they're just like gear nuts about this stuff.
Are you that guy?
I'm starting to be.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you got
Have you
those
seen
clip
this
on,
thing?
clip off.
Like,
I've been
Yeah.
bugging them since the
thing's
start
fresh.
to throw some spinners on that.
Yeah.
thing.
Some
I want,
lights
I
or
want
something?
that thing to never stop spinning. I want you to
No.
roll up and like, oh, he's still spinning. Look at that.
Yeah. Or is the basement accessible? Like, if I could go there, like,
I
could
think
get
it is.
downstairs? Like, is there an elevator or
Yeah.
like a lift or something like that?
Yeah, I think there's an elevator when you first get in, and there's like a ramp that you have to like go up. You can walk upstairs, and there's an actual ramp.
Oh,
It was
cool.
formerly a
And-
government building. Like, it
Cool.
would probably be accessible.
Yeah, well, and
should
it's Tourism Saskatoon is in there too, right? So
Sure.
if they want people, and they're all about accessibility, they would.
Do you
That's their
think
building.
anyone has built a list yet of all the places that are accessible?
We should.
I feel like that's something I'm going to write down right now on this
We
card.
should. But I
Hey,
do have a
Dragon,
question.
You want to Brett Favre me a pen real quick?
TM.
I just like think about that all the time now.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
It's like, can I go here? Can I go there? Can
Yeah.
I get through this door? And like I'm learning from other.
I read a
people.
dry run today from the front door. I took his
Yeah.
chair all the way through to make sure
Yes.
we get.
Yeah, I
it
can
was
get
pretty
in
tight.
here, right? Like that's,
There is
and that's really welcoming
Perfect.
when
Yeah.
you go to an establishment and you can actually get through the door.
Yeah.
Dragon says there
absolutely.
is a list. So we don't even have to make it.
Okay,
I guess
cool.
I'll do
Send that link my way.
But I have a question for you guys.
Prove
We
it.
got 7 minutes.
Yeah, we got time.
So
That's
what-
actually 3 minutes fast. Now it keeps getting faster.
Oh,
So you got lots of
time.
More
Not
time.
good. Tell me your top 3 favorite concerts you've ever been to.
Oh my
You
God.
can't just drop that on people, bro.
That's a hard one.
That is hard.
Top 3 concerts.
I know number one.
One of my favorite ones I ever went to was actually at the old basement here in Saskatoon.
Oh, hell yeah.
I went to see a band called Stutterfly. They were a metal band from Kelowna, BC. And the exact opposite of
Stutterfly?
the exact
great name.
opposite of your experience at the basement. Like there was no room anywhere. And there were so many people crammed into this place. The ceiling
So
was
small.
sweating,
And
and,
you're-
like some emo kid would like throw you into a post, and like they're just up there, and you couldn't hear anything. So it
There was
so
like
loud in
a
this
there was a
little
pit
room.
in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dude.
it was so dangerous.
That-
So dangerous, but like so much fun, and like very like intimate, and just the band stuck around afterward to hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Like you say, the nicest guys.
the best.
Yeah.
And it was super fun. I would put that one up there very highly.
Last time I was there, I believe we were all sitting. Like people were sitting like on the floor, like legs crossed, like to the back of the wall. It was like a sit down on your butt show or something. It was weird.
That's
At the
a weird
basement?
show.
Yeah.
What a
Like
weird
recently?
Thing to do.
It was like
That's so weird.
What a weird thing to
My
do.
hip hurts. I would not be able
looking
to do
back
that.
at it now, I think we were still in like high school or just out of it, so it might have been like a
That's half your life
high
ago.
school only. Yeah. Clearly, and well,
You're not
Ben,
allowed
you
to
probably
stand.
okay. Moving right along. Let's get to
Okay,
the.
that's one.
let's get-
Are we going-
Okay, I
Okay,
can
you got
get-
2 more.
I
Get
can
two
pick
more,
two-
yeah.
Oh, so I had second favorite.
Or
one
hold
was-
on, we can go one at a time, so we
Okay.
have time to think about it.
Okay.
Seahawks,
Yeah,
take
good
it
one.
away.
There's like when the COVID shutdown was going to happen, I went to a concert, the Bush Pies, and it was like the weekend before COVID like shut everyone down, and it was like a wicked concert.
That's so funny. Am
The
I not
name-
getting?
Please
Bush
tell me
pies?
they gave out bush pies at the concert.
The Bush Pies is
The Bush
one of
Pies.
the funniest
Yeah.
names I've ever heard.
A Prince Albert band, like I've got friends that play in it, but not only do
Shout
they
'em out,
sound
shout 'em out.
awesome,
Shout them out.
John Germs, Danny Earl,
Hell yeah.
Pelon, and they always have a whole bunch of other people play. But yeah, so a Prince Albert band.
Yeah.
Hey, they got a gig happening March 24th at
Check
the
'em
Rock
out.
Trout
Woo.
in Prince Albert.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Two-man
just
or
like
Seahawk.
super fun party band. Yeah, it's called the Bush Pies. And like the
And
day
they don't
after,
serve bush pies at the
yeah,
concert?
Bush League is what that is.
That is bush league, dude.
they could probably serve up a mean bush pie.
Get a big old fire
I'd be-
right in the middle of the
yeah.
venue and just
Their
everyone cook their
logo
own
is
bush
like
pies.
2 bush pies like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I see
Like-
it.
I'd
I
be
don't have it on.
disappointed if they
But
couldn't
you do
cook
have
a
a
good one.
Yeah, I do have it. I'll sport it one of these days.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like a super fun concert to be at, and then it's like memorable because the next day it was like, don't touch anyone.
This
And
is the
day-
last
like,
show you got
The day
to see,
before,
yeah.
we're all just like, hey, let's
buddy,
share.
what's
Like,
up?
are you using this to like arm wrest? Like, let's share.
Absolutely right.
You want to lady the tramp is bush pie with me? Yeah. I have no questions, if, ands, or buts. The best show I've ever seen in my life was in Edmonton. And the guest that was on yesterday, my buddy Johnny Factoid, a.k.a. Conger, Johnny Kong, him and I went down to Edmonton. I had picked up 12 tickets to go see NoFX for the first time. My favorite band of all time. There's NoFX and No Use for a Name in Edmonton. And we got there, and I had all these tickets, and then everyone bailed except for Johnny and me. I was like, well, I got 10 tickets. What are we going to do?
Scalp them.
We did. And it was the only time I've ever done that. And I felt so bad. It was such bad karma because I sold them because I thought like it was a sold out show. And I was like, well, people are going to pay a lot of money for these, these really cool dudes. They're like, yeah, we need the tickets. And I charged them like, it wasn't outrageous. It was like $20 more per ticket or something. Nothing,
fine.
but I still felt so guilty.
It's a convenience fee, and they got
So
the ticket
guilty.
right there. Like,
And the good part was I actually got to look him in the eyes. It wasn't like just send it and forget it. So I was like, hey man, just so you know, he's like, he had no issues paying. He's like, I'm just happy we got tickets. So like we sat there and pre-drank with these dudes in a bar for like 2 hours. It's like, all right, we'll see you at the show. So we became friends through those tickets being sold. And then we got to the venue, and it's the classic experience of getting to see your favorite band for the first time. Every single song they played, I knew every single word. And then just to the feeling you get after that. Like I felt like I was performing that night because I was singing else. And even like No Use for a Name. Like it was also my first time seeing them.
these guys were amazing.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
It sounds like
So
good vibes. How is it not good vibes?
Well, I meant with like making money off tickets I'd already bought.
That's good vibes.
Well,
Yeah,
I still
I
felt
agree.
greasy about it. But the performance was incredible. We were hanging out with dudes who were playing hockey with Fat Mike and the boys before the show. Like we had all this like
What?
access to people, and I will never forget. So to Johnny Conger, aka Johnny Factoid, a member of this family now, thank you for that because nothing will ever touch that. And I've seen NoFX a couple more times since, but that first time was so incredible. And No Use for a Name that. Like they are so underrated when it comes to punk rock. And it was just so cool to get to see that before the Tony Sly, the lead singer in No Use.
Yeah, he passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
no more new
unfortunate.
stuff coming. So to be able to get that in was very, very cool. Take it away, young lady. Your favorite all time. Go.
Maybe Tool or Alice in Chains.
Why?
Those are my. It was just the experience, the light show, the experience. Yeah, they're pretty good bands. But like my ultimate favorite, I think maybe Alice in Chains, but it's not the original lead singer. So, but anyway, but those are the big ones. I have small ones that I would have favorites
There's
too.
a thing where there's something to be said about a small time show,
Yeah.
right? Like that you go to, and they're kind of those intimate venues. Every
Yeah.
time I've seen Strung Out, typically they're like playing at Louis.
Love Strung.
Yeah.
And like it's so small, and there's something always goes wrong, and the mic's cut out. But it's
My favorite
just fucking
small
fun,
show
man.
was at Louis. It was we seen the Smalls, and I
Dude.
like almost died.
Smalls at the Odeon. You go that one?
No, I didn't.
It was the most full I've ever seen that place. It's like they lifted the rules for capacity. Like
Yeah.
we had front to back all the way to the door, and then both sides, and then people on top of those people on both sides, on top of tables up top.
wow.
And it was like
What?
like all the songs they played, you felt every single ounce of it. It was incredible. Dragon, what was your favorite? Before we go, we only got one, you guys. I'm sorry.
One's good.
My
Enough
favorite
positivity over there.
of
Your
all
favorite
time?
concert of all time.
probably Kiss at
that'd
Cecil
be a good
Center.
show.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, he's only 20 years old.
Did you dress for the part?
Oh yeah, did you kiss your face up?
No, I didn't, but I went with people who did, and it was pretty cool. I had the whiskers on. Yeah.
that's
there
a
we go.
kiss
There
up.
we go.
There
You
we
gotta
go.
do
Kiss
that.
up.
There we go.
That's a glam
So I
up.
did. I had face makeup.
That's good. Hey, Dragon, what's going on this Sunday? Can you fill us in real quick before we get out of here?
Oh, Gary, I'm glad you asked. Do you mean Sunday, March 2nd at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time?
thought it was 5:30.
I meant 5:30 p.m.
5:30.
Central Standard Time.
Or 6. You could be a half hour late, can't you?
Well, Gary, I'm glad you asked.
Tell me more.
Because Adam and I, with the viewing room _ at Instagram, will be hosting a live Oscars watch party with some buddies.
Hell yeah.
We are going to be here in studio watching the Oscars, having predictions, doing some trivia,
making
having
bets?
some laughs, making bets.
Can we make
will be
bets?
making
I'm
bets.
in.
Hell yeah.
I'm in.
We're going to have food.
I hope so.
We're going to have drinks. We're going to have fun. We're
Double
going to do
Dragon's gonna be at
trivia.
house. The return of Kale.
How about a red carpet? Do you have a red carpet?
Ooh.
We have red stanchions outside.
Ah, yes.
bring 'em in.
That worked.
The
We'll
red
put him on the
ropes?
set.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
we're
good. I gotta
doing all
translate it
this.
Real quick. Keep talking. You're doing great.
Well, my backstop left, so now Cora, what are you going to be doing Sunday, March 2nd?
I'm going to be watching you and Adam
in studio?
in studio
Oh.
and the Oscars.
So is this the viewing room presents the big damn Oscars watch party? How are we wording it? Does it matter?
Oh yeah, it's a big damn watch party.
Wouldn't it be the damn big
I love
watch
it.
party? Because that way it's right.
And Brando is the only one not invited. No.
Well, I probably wouldn't be. I'd hate to beat you at Oscar predictions too, and like that would be just a nightmare.
Hey, reel it in. Let's make up Frankie and let's get out of here, guys. My goodness. Ooh, before a fight breaks
I'm
out.
not even competitive. I just like to beat Dragon.
It's all good. Hey, we're back.
Hello.
Hey, look at Lovely up there. Good.
And make sure you watch the new Sidewalk Slam.
Season 3.
We got hats.
Yeah,
What?
buy hats.
Those are awesome. I like those.
Check out the merch.
If she was hiding in the bushes, you wouldn't see her.
No.
Hey Gary,
My head, at least.
where can people contact us?
I'm so happy you guys. You can hit us up with an email. Right there, look at that. Contact@dufferinave.com. I really, really, really hope you like this theme song.
I like that one.
1, 2, 3. Get out of here. That's good. Oh, sorry, Cal. I hit you there. I apologize.
I think I
Anyways,
ducked.
what about a website? We got a website?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
I'm so glad I asked.
I'm so glad it has that perfectly proportioned sign on it. That's my
Dufferinave.com. Hey, look at the view room right there, too. Perfect proportions on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get out of here. That's how you get a hold of us. What a week. Woo! We had Emily May in. We had Johnny Factoid in. We had Dragon. We had Phenom. We had Curtis Anderson. We had Simon Hyatt. We had
The guy with the hat.
the guy with the hat. Who's the guy with the hat? I was going to say that real quick.
No, the guy with the hat.
Oh, yeah, we had Earl Burr in the house. We had Douglas here. Oh, my goodness. We had so many people.
Yep.
It was amazing. And even my brother Noel was here, too. My nephews were here, Ben and Josh.
But Seahawk.
I can't
Number
say-
one.
The big one.
The big one.
My God, we busted him out of the hospital. I'm so grateful, dude. And you did so well. Like, I knew you would do this good, but I didn't know you would do this good. Like, this is incredible. You're finally
I'm
where you're
healing, I'm
supposed to be.
recovering.
You are. And it makes me so damn happy. So, everyone else throughout the week, thank you for helping this place be what it is and be the hyper-local stage for this city that was gone for a long time. We finally have a voice again. It's all thanks to you. So we appreciate you. We love you. But you have an incredible weekend. And remember, karma is so, so real. Do good things, and they will start happening to you, including someone who, been through a little bit. That's why I didn't think he'd ever be here again. Look at this. You do some good things, and all of a sudden you got your buddy showing up. A man in the chair. We're going to go have a lot of fun. We're going to go, maybe we'll have a victory beverage, and then we're going to go another ride. I can't wait to put you back in the shadow. Hey, thank you again. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday. Take care. Sidewalk Slam Season 3. Bye, love.